Whenever you're ready.
When you were growing up, did you look up to a certain person? Well, I look up to the best basketball player of all time. He had one of the worst starts to the rookie season that a player could ever imagine. In his first game, he shot 0 for 1 from the field with 0 stats across the board in 6 minutes. That gave Kobe nothing but motivation. He practiced like no other. Several of his teammates will talk about his 4 a.m. practices that he would have. He would go and practice all alone for several hours, and then he would practice with the team right after. For the rest of the season, he averaged 7.6 points, 5.2 rebounds, 4.7 assists, 1.4 steals, and half a block a game. He worked hard and received Rookie of the Year with those stats. This may not seem like a lot of points or assists or rebounds compared to today's rookies, but Kobe played in a defensive era. Nowadays, players are mostly offensively talented. Kobe Bryant had a unique childhood. He grew up in 2 different countries, the United States and Italy. He played basketball in Italy, but came back and played at Marion High School, which led him to be the first player to enter the NBA straight out of high school. He now holds several records in the NBA, and now some of the best players can't even compare with him. Kobe Bryant was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in the year 1984. Kobe Bryant was the son of Joe and Mel Bryant. Kobe was not the first NBA player in his family, though. As stated in Story of Strive, Kobe Bryant turns 39. His dad played in the league, but moved to Italy in 1984 along with his family. Kobe was fluent in Italian and English. His family moved back to the States in 1991, and Kobe attended Lower Merion High School. After his high school basketball career, Kobe went straight to the NBA in 1996. He attended Lower Merion High School in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He started playing basketball in Italy, but when he came back to the U.S., he learned that he was a spectacular talent. In high school, Kobe averaged 30.8 points, 6.5 assists, 4 steals, and 3.8 blocks a game, according to succeed, black youths don't necessarily have to go to college, but that's not the way you bet, by the JVHE Foundation in 1996. This is a great accomplishment because when I was in high school, the best player on our team had maybe 12 points on a good game. It's also crazy how he averaged almost 4 blocks as a guard. That just shows like crazy athleticism. So comparing to what I have seen, he's a freak of nature. Lower Merion season, the record before Kobe attended Lower Merion was 4-20, but throughout Kobe's high school career, he led them to a 77-13 record. He was drafted to the Charlotte Hornets in 1996, but was traded the day of to the Los Angeles Lakers for center Blake Divac, according to Ryan Gaidos of Fox News. This was a huge mistake by the Hornets. Kobe then went on to play 20 consecutive seasons with the Los Angeles Lakers. He won 5 finals with them and played with one of the best players of all time, Jeremy Lin. No, I'm just kidding. Shaq. Kobe went through his career with the mentality of wanting to be the best. Kobe Bryant was a 17-time NBA Player of the Month, 15-time All-NBA, 12-time All-Defensive Team, 32-time NBA Player of the Week, 2-time NBA Finals MVP, 4-time NBA All-Star MVP, 2-time Olympic gold medalist, 1-time MVP, and Rookie of the Year, as stated in LeBron, not the GOAT, either is MJ, by USA Today in 2019. Over his career, he averaged 25 points, 4.7 assists, 5.2 rebounds, 1.4 steals, and 0.5 blocks. Besides Bryant's rookie season, he never averaged less than 15 points a game. Although he only averaged 7.6 points in his rookie season, he shot a career-high 37.5% from 3. Kobe has the second most points scored in a game with 81, most years played on one team, most years played by a guard, second most All-Star selections, most All-NBA team selections, and All-NBA first-team selections, tied for most All-Star MVPs, 4th in most playoff points, 3rd in most 50-point games in the season, youngest player to score 33,000 points, along with many others according to Matthew Morkos of Quora. Kobe had a 5-2 record in the finals. In his 20 seasons, he made it to 7 finals. He compares with some of the other GOATs in that category. Michael Jordan had a perfect 6-0 finals record. Shaq had a 4-2 record. Tim Duncan was 5-1, and LeBron James stands at 3-6. In the 1999 to 2000 season, Kobe and the Lakers went 67-15 in the regular season, and went to beat the Pacers in a 4-2 series in the finals. In the 2000-2001 season, Kobe led the Lakers to a 56-26 season, where they went on to beat the 76ers in a 4-1 series. Kobe averaged 24.6 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 5.8 assists. In the 2001-2002 season, Lakers went 58-24 and swept the New Jersey Nets to complete the Lakers' three-peat. In the 2003-2004 season, Lakers went 56-26 again and lost in the finals to the Detroit Pistons in a 4-1 series. Kobe didn't make it back to the finals until the 2007-2008 season, where the Lakers went 57-25. Bryant won his only league MVP, averaged 28.3 points, 6.3 rebounds, and 5.4 assists during the regular season. The Lakers ended up losing to the Boston Celtics in a 4-2 series. In the 2008-2009 season, the Lakers went 65-17 on the season, and Kobe won his fourth title in a 4-1 series against the Orlando Magic. In the 2009-2010 season, the Lakers went 57-25. The Lakers beat the Boston Celtics in one of the craziest NBA Finals ever. With a 4-3 series, Kobe averaged 28.6 points, 8.0 rebounds, 3.9 assists, and that was in his finals appearance, according to the Los Angeles Times. Not only are the stats an incredible factor to proving that he is the best basketball player of all time, but the comparison to other top NBA players is also incredible. Comparing Kobe to other GOATs, we'll start off with Michael Jordan. Kobe played 5 more seasons, played in 2 more playoffs, 4 more All-Star games, had 1 more All-NBA first-team selection, 4 more All-NBA total selections, 3 more All-Defensive first-team selections, 1,351 more points, 375 more assists, 673 more rebounds, and 274 more games. Comparing him to Tracy McGrady, he had 5 more championships, and Tracy McGrady had none. And he played 4 more seasons, played in 6 more playoffs, 11 more All-Star games, has 1 more MVP season, 2 more final MVPs, 9 more All-NBA first teams, 8 more All-NBA team selections, 9 more All-Defensive first teams, ties with him in season scoring leaders, and averaged 5.4 more points than him in their careers, averaged 0.3 more assists per game in their careers, and averaged 0.2 more steals than him in their careers, and had 15,262 more points, 1,771 more rebounds, 2,145 more assists, and had 808 more steals and played in 408 more games than him. Kobe has 1 more All-Star MVP, shot 10.2% better from the free throw line, has made 170 more threes, 601 more field goals, and has 141 more offensive rebounds than LeBron James. In conclusion, I watch a lot of basketball, and I also played a lot of basketball. One of my favorite things to do is watch old players' highlight tapes. Watching these tapes, I have seen so many crazy plays and stats that come up on that don't just come up on the stat sheet. This is how I know that nobody can compare to Kobe Bryant. He would dunk on the tallest players, cross the best defenders, and shoot over anybody that tried to contest. He played with a different mentality, the Mo mentality, that no one else had. He hit shots that no one else could hit. Kobe was a fierce leader. Many players in the moment hated playing with him because of how he pushed them, but they all say that they want to have played with anyone else. Kobe grew up in Italy, but came to the USA and destroyed. He went from shooting 0 for 1 to averaging 25 points, 4 assists, 5.2 rebounds, 1.4 steals, and half a block, and can easily compare to any great basketball player. Therefore, Kobe is the GOAT.